Alright, so I've been holding on to this for a few days now, and it's been really something that's been weighing heavily on my mind and on my heart, and I haven't known what to do with this information. So the best thing I can do, honestly, is just to read it. Alright? Kellen, I just want to say thank you for the workout. My body's so sore, man. I'm glad I'd been doing push-ups beforehand. My legs are so stiff they could be diving boards. Hurts to sit down, but feels good to be sore too. Never knew why. I never really had the drive to work out. Just never had anyone to push me to enjoy it. Coach Rod sure didn't make it enjoyable for me, LOL. But really, I just made excuses not to work out more than I had to because sports just came natural for me, and I didn't need to work out to shine like everyone else, is what I told myself anyways. I was really trying to be an athlete and be about the ladies, and we know how that goes. Bro, I've never been one to complain about much in my life. Instead of that, I just try to make the most of what comes because there's good in every situation. I haven't found it in this one, and I've really been asking what I did wrong in life to be in a place like this with this kind of weight held over my head, and it seemed to get shut down at every chance to get my head above water. I've never been a part of something so wrong and corrupt in my life. Like I'm literally helpless and have no control over anything that's said or done. Such a fucked up thing to be a part of. The law doesn't care about justice. They just want to win and look good doing it and protecting their images. People can say different, but until they've been in my shoes, I'm good on hearing it. Just because Judd has lied and been caught in all their games hasn't changed anything. Money talks and bullshit walks 1,000 miles. Everyone is scared to look wrong and admit a fuck up and let an innocent person be sent to prison, all because they didn't do their job properly and let them cover up the evidence. They're really tying my hands to this shit, and even the COs here know I didn't do it, and they're a part of the law. I mean, if I'm so guilty, then why does Devin still have to have supervised visits with Quincy? Why don't they have him back? Because they know this shit is bogus. I know you don't want to listen to me complain, man. I'm just pissed off, bro. I've fallen victim to a fucked up system. I'm scared of trial because they'll stack a life sentence on my head and I'll never come home. I know life isn't fair, but damn, man. And to make it worse, Devin's bragging about it all on Facebook, trying to tell people she took care of my son. No, I took you and your 2 kids on as my own because they had no dad and nobody spent more time with them than me. She's more worried about posting on Facebook and her new man than trying to get her son back or grieving over the child that's gone. I just don't get how all of that goes unnoticed over a video that's not truthful at all. I mean, I know how, because one makes them look good and one shows how poor of a job they did and makes them subject for backlash from every different way. I'm just stuck between a rock and a hard place right now, and I just can't sit in prison for something I didn't do. I know it was stupid trying to protect them folks, thinking they really had my back, but I love hard and I ride no matter what. And I'm getting burned for being loyal to the wrong people. It's all crazy to me. If I really did this, I would have taken care of myself way before it came to this. I could never live with myself no matter what. My heart's too big and I love too hard. I'd never be able to look myself in the face as long as I was alive. I really don't know what else to do, and I know you don't have all the answers for me either, but nothing takes my mind off of this. I thought about writing to the governor and having others do the same about this shit and explain to him the situation and that I'm not some career criminal and I'm a very productive member of society, but I don't know what good that would do. I just wish people would view everything with honest eyes and then judge the situation, not people already sitting on their side from the beginning. And I can't give my testimony without my total life being on the line and 12 people who are 80% sure, 80% chance they already have a decision in their heads before they even start. Police can lie to you, make you go to an interview and strip you of all your property and get off the hook due to subjective law, which saves their ass, but it's okay. Just because there's a different point in which questions were stated shouldn't change how it's viewed from person to person. I want to call my dad isn't invoking right to counsel if being read your rights, and at the mention of a lawyer and saying, "Is Judd here?" Why didn't the detective ask me to clarify my statement, but asked her? There's no way to go back and investigate because they've uncovered their tracks. And I don't know how they call their findings accurate when there were at least 6 to 7 people in Jayda's room directly after and touching everything. If I really threw her around the room, why did she not physically show that I did that? She would have had bruises on her legs and her arms, but she didn't. Nobody's asking these kinds of questions because it's like they gotta make me an example. I mean, her mom didn't even call 911. She called her mom. Nothing adds up, and I'm gonna get stuck with this forever. It's like playing Webb City in football when we played. Just didn't stand a chance no matter what you do. I wish you could shut this shit down and bring me home. I can take a lot of shit and turn the other cheek to most things in life. Let people have their laughs and all that because I'm strong enough. I mean, I had to share a cell with one of the dudes involved in killing my bro Taven, and that was tough for me, but I shrugged it off and I made the best of it. But I can't do it with this. It's too many years off my life for something I didn't do. While Jayda's family is on Facebook and do this or that, not giving 2 fucks that she's gone, and giving a half-assed effort to get Quincy back. They've been trying to get me to testify in his case from Judd's side to help them. I mean, they show zero remorse, and people just turn a blind eye and say to the victim's family, I was the one taking care of her and the boys from the time our relationship started. Sorry for ranting, bro. I'm just tired of all this. I'm just hurt and lost with no way to win. I need a miracle. I don't want to be turned into a criminal. I just don't have the money or power to defend myself. I slowly feel like I'm going insane in prison is not the answer. I wouldn't wish any of this on my worst enemy, I swear. You're no longer human. You're a cell number and you get treated like gum on the bottom of someone's shoe. I mean, it's sad for your body to ache for fresh air and a real meal. I know you care, but nobody else does and couldn't care less what I have to say. If you have any spare miracles in your back pocket or a spare meal, let me know, fam. They always talk about constitutional rights, but forget that the dudes who wrote it had slaves and weren't talking about us. And the court system treats us that way. But who am I? Just some black kid who smokes weed with a daddy who's a drug addict and a criminal. So I'm just the same. They don't mention that I work 60 hours a week taking care of mentally disabled people, along with 3 kids and a woman while doing all the housework. That doesn't count here. I'm done complaining and I'm sorry for this shit. Guess I gotta man up and take this shit on the chin. Thank you for standing behind me through this, fam. Maybe one day I'll make it to Oregon. I never wanted pity or people to feel sorry for me. I just wanted a fair shot. That's all. My son and I get to join the stats. All love, bro. Jalen. This isn't about this side or that side. It's about right and it's about wrong. It's about truth and justice. It's about true justice. Having the right people or the wrong people, however you choose to look at it, paying for what they've done.